today's video, I thought I would introduce you all to our little girls. We have 5 female guinea pigs. They're all different breeds and ages, so I will get them out one at a time and I will introduce you all to them. They're currently just munching on hay, trying to chill out. Okay, so first we have Wisp. She is our eldest guinea pig. She's nearly 5. She is a chocolate Himalayan and she has cherry red eyes. She's super cute. She's very placid. She will sit there for hours and let you just stroke her. She's so chilled. Here she is eating some cucumber. So guinea pig's diet is 80% hay. They do also have ready grass, a handful of that every day, but they need vegetables to help supplement vitamin C. They also love fruit, but they have to have everything in moderation. So next up we have Olive. She is nearly 4 years old. She is an Abyssinian, although we're not really sure if she's a cross because her face looks a bit like an agouti. It's very smooth, but she has so much hair, it's unreal. But she gives amazing cuddles. They all love vegetables. They go mad for like spinach, cucumber, they just love anything. And they love fruit just as much. They love blueberries like bananas, melon. They'll eat pretty much anything really. Obviously there's certain things that you can't give them. So they can't have like root vegetables like potatoes. They can't have things like avocado because that's toxic to them. But they can have some kind of root vegetables, like they can have carrots, things like that. But yeah, you have got to be careful what vegetable and fruit you do give them, because also a lot of fruit as well is like high in sugar as well. So and if you give them like too much spinach, they can have then too much calcium. So you have got to be quite careful of how much and what you give them. But as far as pets go, they're pretty low maintenance. They do make really good children's pets. They're not vicious, they don't bite. They are pretty much perfect little pet. Okay, next we have little Raven. She is one of the babies of the group. She is nearly 2, and she, out of all 5 guinea pigs, this one is the most mischievous one. She gets up to all sorts, but she's so adorable. But we got her with Rosie, who I'll show you soon. And the funny thing is with these 2 is we actually went to the local breeder to pick up some ready grass, and these 2 were in a little cage and they hadn't been reserved, so we ended up buying the ready grass and Raven and Rosie. But oh my gosh, they're so cute. But Raven, yeah, she's not afraid to boss her sisters about. She will stand up for herself, and it's so funny because about six months ago-ish, she was super shy. And what tends to happen is when you've got older guinea pigs and you put baby guinea pigs in with them, the older ones tend to like mother over them, which is really sweet. But they can, obviously, if they are small and they don't really stand the ground, they can get sort of bossed around, that's what kind of was happening. But then in the last 6 months, she seems to have really come out of a shell, and yeah, she's very mischievous, but she's so beautiful. She will sit for ages and let you fuss over her. She does like a fuss, but that little face, she's just adorable. But yeah, she's all black and Abyssinian, which we've never had one that's just like a solid colour before. They've all had bits of different colours in the fur, but this little raven is all just black. Okay, next we have little Rosie. She's also nearly 2. She's the one that we got with Raven, and this little piggy she's so quiet. She just keeps herself to herself. She's an absolute sweetheart. You just find that little Rosie needs a bit more encouragement sometimes. She's not bossy. She won't boss anybody around. She just likes to take herself off and into quiet little places, and here she's I would say a sensitive soul. She's very quiet. She likes to be quite often on her own, which she does mix well with the rest of her sisters. And guinea pigs don't like to be on their own, especially girls. They like to be in like herds. Look at her green chin. She'll need a bath now. But yeah, girl guinea pigs, they like to be in herds. They don't like to be on their own. They're very social animals. But yeah, Rosie will mingle with the others, but then she knows when she's had enough. She'll just take herself off to a quiet place. And she will come out for cuddles. She will sit, maybe not as long as the other ones. She will just sit. You'll be stroking her, and then she just gets up, and that's it. She's had enough. And she just get easily distracted. Like if you've got her out and her sisters are squeaking, she thinks she's missing out on something, so she has to go back immediately and see what she's missing out on, which most of the time is nothing. But she's just a little darling. She's so cute. And here we have little Pippa. She is also nearly 4 years old. We got her at the same time as we got Olive, and she is a smooth guinea pig. And out of all 5 pigs, I think Pippa is the most chilled out one. She just keeps herself to herself. She doesn't get involved with any drama that may be going on in the herd. If she's trying to get bossed about or anything, she doesn't retaliate. She just carries on with what she's doing. And I think I would say she's got quite a motherly instinct. Like if one of the pigs is feeling a bit unwell or just under the weather a little bit, she'll stay close to that piggy and make sure it's okay, keeping a watchful eye on her. But yeah, she is a real sweetheart. She loves a fuss made over her as well. She will come out and she'll come out for cuddles and brushing, and yeah, she does like a little fuss made over her. But she has definitely got more of a placid personality. And that's the great thing with guinea pigs. They all have individual personalities. no pigs the same, they're all just very unique. They do make amazing pets. So I thought I would just quickly show you this little guinea pig book. We've had this book for probably nearly 11 years. It's a book that we got from Pets at Home when we first got our first two guinea pigs. And it's just basically like a little guidebook to help you. So here's the contents of what's in the book, and it's really just to sort of give you hints and tips on how to look after them. This section's about being the perfect pet, but it is super handy just to refer to it. This is like the section where like any special requirements that they may have, or you may need to know before getting a little guinea pig. And then this is section what is a guinea pig. Obviously they are part of the rodent family as well, but it's just absolutely full of basically everything you need to know, what kind of cage you might need, outside run, if obviously your guinea pigs are indoors and they want to go outdoors, you can get an outdoor run to keep them safe. All about indoor guinea pigs, but it is jam-packed. Signs of a healthy guinea pig section. But it's always handy to have something to refer to if you're a bit stuck. Obviously you've got the internet as well now, but this is just something that we bought at the time. That's the section about how to making friends. And obviously the section on how to handle guinea pigs. And obviously if you have other pets, I mean people do have other pets as well as guinea pigs. So that's just telling you basically what to do, what kind of food they can eat. But yeah, complementary diet. Obviously guinea pig care, but yeah, it's, and then this section is all about weight and measurements. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you all really soon.